Hello, YouTube. Welcome in. Today we're going to play a game called Vintage Story. Yes, Vintage Story. I'm playing my community server. Our goal, perfectly timed beard. Our goal is to find some iron and maybe set up one of the new bellows. I don't know that we'll achieve that. My first goal is to put together a tin bronze anvil. I'm pretty close. We got to go find some copper. But we've had a couple of great days,
Hello,
actually.
beard.
Oh, hey. We've had a couple of actually great days in terms of like finding resources. I built a sailboat a couple of days ago. So we're doing it's an island challenge world. It started on a desert island, which now has the most resources of any island in the entire server. So let's get in there and see how it's going. Let's get in there and see how it's going. Beard, how are you? How's the day? How's the Tuesday? How's the Tuesday? Oh, I guess we can scum a view over there on the YouTube side on the phone here. Hold on. Hold on. I put my thumbnail for over there on YouTube is the picture from yesterday where the fog was sitting in to the valley. Oh man. Andy, Zena, hello you too. We were standing right where we left off yesterday. July, figured out a much easier way to bypass a security issue holding back a project at work. Nice, congrats. So we're shy the bits and bobs that we need. What did you do? Oh, you know what? Wait, what did you do with what? Where is it? Oh wait, isn't this? Oh, there's copper in there. Maybe I do have enough. As you can see, I'm very well organized. Seriously, what did you do with it? Oh no. Did I miss it? Okay, so it's not in there. We're looking for, there they are. I'm like, where the fuck are they? I was gonna lose my mind there for a second. Oh, but it's gonna be a different color. I still think it was like, it was a lot more. We still needed more than that. It was like 128 and 32 or something like that. Like, we just need a little bit more copper. We need a little bit more copper. And we've got plenty of tin, right? We've got a little bit of iron there. I'm so organized. Maybe, you know what? Hold on. Let's try to be more organized. Let's try to be more organized, shall we? That's my organization right there. Moving it over one. Like, can we move all the bits and bobs down here? And let's move this out of here. Bits and bobs. There, I saw, can we get all of this out of here? I saw some of those down there. If someone wants these blueprints, I guess I could run them over to the whatchamahoosit, to the main island. Did that combine? Yeah, well, look at that. I got 64 rusty gears. We need to do some rusty gear business. And do we have some of that? Let's check on our food supplies. I got a bunch of olives that are good for 42 days. Maybe we should make something with those. Can we make olives? Can you make olives and rice together? Because that sounds excellent, right? Hi, let's see. Here we can. We'll create 6 servings of rice porridge with mashed olives. Planning to crack into the new forge setup today, huh? I'm going to try. Aaron, how are you? Welcome back over there on the YouTube side. Yeah, we're a little short on the copper. That's how I ended the last time. So we need a little bit more copper to make that. And then I think we can go and do some iron mining. We're going to get some iron. I found some. I mean, there's some here in the ground, right? No, here. 0.65, very poor. It's down there. It's down there. 1.28. I mean, it's definitely down there. Wait, 2.49, decent. That's the one. There's a decent amount of iron down there. I mean, there's a ton of it. There's a ton of it. First, though, we should probably make some food. We should probably make some food. We should check on the... We're going to do what we always do when we log in. I talked about this the other day. Like, when you log in, do you do like... I guess if you're not playing on a server, you're right where you left off, right? Nothing has changed. So maybe you just go to the next task. But if you're playing on a server, like, you've kind of got to do some tidying because things have grown and the time has changed. Stuff is rotted. You need to move some stuff around. Like... we made more fire clay bricks last night. This is where I'm putting them, right by the door. Yeah, chores. You got the chores to do when you log in, which I don't mind, actually. We went down and I've got a bunch of ebony wood. I've kind of got some ideas for that. We're getting to the point where, like, I need to make some changes in my hut. So we planted a bunch of stuff last night. Whoa. All right, this flax is ready to go. This flax is ready. Those are up again. I think we should make a couple of things. Time for a house with walls, maybe? I mean... I think, like, the cool thing about this is, like, the views from this place are just so great on both sides. And I'm living in a really warm climate. It's 31 degrees outside. So, like, the reason you would have walls is if you live in a freezing area, right? Like, you want it to seal because you'll freeze. Like, if this was a regular, we'd freeze to death during the winter. So, and because we're high up in the way I've built it, like, none of the, the drifters can't get in here. So we're in pretty good shape. Yeah, but I would like some more room, I think. So I think we can make a little bit more room. I think we could divide some of this up so that we don't get any weird spawns and it becomes more room-like. Looks like flax for the next linen sack if you're not going to do a hunter's bag. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about that. I keep forgetting about it. I'm awful when it comes to that. I want to do leather too. I got a lot of plants. Look at the olive in the middle there. Yeah, really real. I didn't consider the safety aspect of being on a cliff. Yeah, it's great, right? Because as long as, and I tore away the ledges, right? So they can't, I'm 3 up there. They twirl around down there, but they can't get up, right? Fancy porridge, yeah. And here they can't get up either. How did you get olives? I found an olive tree. I actually planted some. Oh my God! Did they come in? Oh my God! I took cuttings yesterday. I found an olive tree on the side of a mountain. Oh my gosh! Look at this! Look at this! Hey! Dead cutting. All right, so that one didn't work. So we planted 6 and we planted 8 and we got 3. We planted 8 and we got 3. That's not bad. That is not bad. Look at that. Young. Requires toolstone 1 to break. We don't want to break it down. Now we've got olives forever. Yeah, I found an olive tree. Actually, it's a really cool olive tree. It's growing on the side of this mountain right here. And it was in bloom, and we took a bunch of cuttings off of it. Oh, and then we found another one. Oh, maybe it was right there too. Yeah, I found another one there, and I took some cuttings off that one. There were 2 olive trees on that island. 2 olive trees on that island. So we've got olives. I think that's the first time I've ever had olives, like, proper. All right, so let's do this. Let's put those 2 in there. Oh yeah, we'll use the brown coal. I found black coal too. We need to get that black coal and that fire clay out of that hole over there, because that's gonna help us make iron ore. Iron ore? We did 2 dungeons at the very beginning yesterday too, and that was a lot of fun. I would like to find some more of those and do more of that. They were very similar, as in they were almost the exact same thing, but still a lot of fun. Have a great stream out for the 9 to 5. All right, Aiden Finn, thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Have a great day. Have a great day. If you're just joining us, we're streaming both on YouTube and Twitch. I've got some links if you're. I always say, you know, I'm happy to have you either place. If you don't want to hear jazzy music, you can always go watch on the YouTube side. All right, let's heat that up. I made some fancy tongs, the new copper ones. I wonder if we could, let's just keep using the wooden ones until they break. I'm going to make a knife. I'm going to make a knife, and I'm going to make a scythe. A scythe and a knife. I feel like we should make something else, but I think that's probably good. I almost killed myself yesterday jumping off a mountain. I found a dungeon last night that has a puzzle set up on the door. No better ruins or anything, but it was buried in sand. Wait, it had a puzzle on the door? Oh, hey, Dracs. I had no idea you streamed. Hi, Sense. How are you? You had no idea I streamed? Yeah, I've been doing this for a couple of years. How are you? Welcome in. Someone came in on the YouTube side last night. They're like, I hate how new streamers do the do when they come back. Like, I've always had that tick since I started. And I told the guy, I said, I've been streaming 3 years. Alas, I was on a tin hunt, so I couldn't even get into it. Door needed something to open it once you dug it out. Oh man, that's fascinating. Hi, Sherry. How are you? Welcome in, friend. Good to see you. Happy Tuesday. Do olives able to be used to make oil lamp? Not yet, but we think they're going that way. They introduced olive oil and linseed oil in this latest update, but they don't do anything yet. So I'm guessing there's going to be some use for it. Oh shit, Drax, are you paying attention? I need a hammer, and let's do this. What did I say? Like a knife and a scythe. I've got a great mod that just allows you to press one button. I got a great mod that allows you to press just one button. Just one button. Linseed oil, be cool if you could paint. Hey, thanks for the follow. Follows are anonymous. And they're free, and one of the best ways to support a streamer. That's the word I'm looking for. From game keys to sponsorship. Yeah, it's called Napster. Is the name of the mod. Follows are unanimous. I could hear you say it when you laughed. Yeah, I mean, I'll never get it out of my head, and I want to keep saying it, but like it's like for everyone that's here, it makes sense. But someone who's new, they're like unanimous. Why did I just follow this zany person? I know a few people who are Anno follows. I think like most everyone right now is that's what I want. There's so many people that just do anonymous follows, and then I'm on a channel where it's not anonymous, and like I'll follow and they'll be like, "Thanks, Stott." I'm like, "Oh, I can see why it's anonymous, right?" Because I don't mind someone shouting me out and saying thank you. But I can imagine that there are some people that like, that's not comfortable. I did it for 2 reasons. 1, because I want everyone to feel comfortable here. And 2, sometimes you get a follow and the name that pops up on the screen is like not great. So it gets rid of that too. It gets rid of that as well. Oh, Drax, you gotta get it into the water. The fear of being known until you're lurked in a community long enough. I mean, I'm happy to have the lurkers. And, but I mean, like, if you're watching, you should be following. Like, I'm not joking. I know I give the spiel every single time, but like, it really does make a big difference. Hey, Peter, how are you? I saw you were streaming. I didn't see what you were streaming. Welcome in, Raiders. Hello, I'm Dracs Fantastic, a streamer, a gamer, and, you know, just an all-around entertainer, just like you. Just like you. What were you up to? Good to see you, my friend. Welcome in. Let's see if I can do these mod things. Let's see if I can do these mod things. Do. You were playing Project Zombo. I've heard of this game. If this is your first time here, we play a lot of different games, from survival games to colony builders to city builders that are survival games to survival games that are first-person shooters to roguelikes that are like roguelites, if you will. Today we're playing a game called Vintage Story, which is a survival game, is a block game, and is one of my all-time favorites. We're playing on a community server, which is amazing, with a bunch of other people. We're in a couple weeks now, and I just started on the server for today my chores. What were you doing in Project Zomboid? It is one of the games that I have promised my community that I'll play when it gets released. Always good to see you. Thank you for the raid. Thanks for coming in. So never. Maximus, those who know, right? Those who know. Lovely to catch you again live. Yeah, definitely. Thank you. Thanks so much for coming in. I appreciate it. I think some people, Maximus, find that statement to be funny. Some people I know in my life don't think that comment is funny. They think I'm being stupid by saying that. There are people I know who don't like to be perceived, so anonymous follows are welcome to these people. I agree. I did that probably over a year ago now. And once I can see who follows, and once in a while I mess up and say the person's name. So I try not to say their name. I forget that everyone else can't see it. Well, I hope you had a good time today playing Project Zomboid. Always happy to see you. Thanks for bringing your people over. I think did I just do the thing where I like hung the knife up on the wall, and then later I'll be like, why did I save that knife? I need one stick, Drax. Oh, you know what else we made? We made parchment last night. Or we were trying to, right? I made linen pulp before I went. I did a bunch of stuff before I logged off, knowing that the server would keep running, and then I would be able to come in and we'd be like, we can do these things. That's an interesting thought nugget right there. Anonymous follows. I can see the merit. Yeah, Peter, we were talking about that right before you came in. There are some people who don't like to have their name in lights, but they still want to follow. And you see it. If you're a streamer, you'll notice it. Sometimes you'll go AFK and then people will follow why you're AFK, so you won't say their name. Or they'll wait for you to go offline and then follow, right? And so you get that too. And so I think the thought process there is that there's a couple streamers I watch who say stuff like, hey, thanks for the anonymous follow. If you want the shout out, please say something and we'll talk to you, right? I usually just tell people to feel free to follow when I'm offline. Yeah. I think this stops them from having to do that. They can follow right now and no one will know. That 2 durability leftover makes it a perfect decor and clutter. Aaron, I always save the knife for 2 reasons. One, I've always done that and it's annoying. But 2, there's going to come a time when my knife breaks. And instead of having to make a quick knife, I'm like, okay, this one's got 2 durability. I can just do something really quick with it, right? So, right? I've always got a wall of half broken tools. Except those accidental. Yeah, I mean, sometimes when I call it out by accident, which I always apologize for. So far, I don't think I've embarrassed anyone too bad. Zombie was great today. All sprinters, and we're setting up for a long run. Cue me dying, maybe next stream, but hey, 2 survived. Thanks for asking. Yeah, you just jinxed it. We're setting up for the long run. All right. Man. Look at this. I could never do sprinters. Yeah, I mean, I obviously could never do sprinters. I don't, the game's already too complicated. Like, you're going to make it hard. You're going to do what? I'm going to hit the brakes. You'll fly right by. Yeah, it's already too complicated for Dracs. I mean, isn't that what it's really about with Project Zomboid? It's not that I don't like playing the game. It's just too hard. It's just too hard. All the zombies and the running and the fighting and the Congo lines and reading the books and what have you. You gotta have a big brain for that kind of game, right? My fun fields have broken scythes along with walls scattered. It makes it fun, especially when you've got the lifted circles. Lifted circles? Everything about what you just said, I'm like, wait, what? Dracs, at release, you and me on high loot, easy settings, as opposed to Molly, super hardcore hard setting. Yes, yes. Yeah, I mean, Marksmith, everyone keeps telling me, like, you should play Project Zomboid on easy mode. On easy mode, it's so much fun, and I'm just like, you know, I've said this before, I'll say it again. I don't mind the game. It's a fine game. I think, why would I play it on easy settings when I could just go play something else that I want to play? I just want you to know somebody caught that Top Gun reference. Thank you. You're going to do what? Yeah. Well, you know what, Buffalo? I always say, if you can reach one. If you can reach one. Kind of want to pull this flax. I almost watched the new Top Gun the other day, over the weekend. I almost watched the new Top Gun. But my one friend said I should not watch the new Top Gun, because it's so bad. But I almost did it. I still haven't. One of these days. Fancy crop circle rotation so I don't mess up fertility letters. We all got to have our system. That sounds incredibly fancy, Aaron. Like, me not messing up my rotation is me knocking them out of the ground. He's going to shoot at me. Hey. Haha, you missed. You missed again. Wouldn't it be great if, like, oh, he hit me. Wouldn't it be great as if, like, oh, son of a bitch. If he missed enough times, he just got frustrated and ran off. Vengeance will be mine, my friend. You could have lived, but instead you decided to fight me. What the hell was that? Dude, Drax is gonna die. You know what? We need to make the other bag, you're right, and we also need to make the other piece of armor. I'm never getting out of here. I mean, it's nighttime, so it's the right time for eating rice and olive porridge. I mean, we have quite a bit of this. I don't think I have enough to make the armor gambeson. We probably have enough to make this piece now. What's the other one, though? Like, what's the super one? Like, tailored gambeson. I don't think we have enough to make that. That's what I want. I can make the sewing kit. I don't think we have enough to make this, unfortunately. I think even if I had enough, I would use every bit of it to get there, which doesn't seem like a... Polar bear armor, anybody? You got enough hide for a hunter's sack? I might. Does a hunter's sack just use pelts? Because I have all these pelts. They've been laying on the ground. Wait, is this a medium? Does it just take one medium? Black bear with a head. It just takes one. All right, so we got 136 papyrus. Was it this? Hey! Thank you for reminding me. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting. You can cut these back down, right? I don't think I actually made this into a knife, by the way. I think it's just a blade. I think it's just a blade. There we go. Yeah, so we can cut those back down. All right, look at all that storage now, Drax. 4 and 5. The linen sack's a little bit better. I've been keeping up with the Vintage Story hardcore runs. I have finally achieved a solid run into the Copper Age. A local mountain has rapids that I can move to my base via an aqueduct. Aqueduct? That is fancy. I think I prefer cooperative VS. I'm scared to log in. Sherry, what are you scared? Sherry, did you make it off the starter island? Hi, Drac. How you doing over there on YouTube? Did you make it off the starter island? Because if you didn't, the starter island is now what I would refer to as a utopia island. Yeah, I'm hiding in a cramped merchant treehouse. It's absolute. It has everything. There's bags, food, everything is on there. I mean, the good news is it's summer. It's warm. If you're on an island where no one else is, there's probably berry bushes. But I have nothing to do at a utopia. No, but I mean, like, you'd have a really great start, is what I'm saying, because all of this stuff, this area right here by the docks, is just bins full of stuff for people to take. So, like, instead of it being a rough start, like for us where we had nothing, like you can go there and like load up onto some good stuff and then you can go out. So it's not so, I guess it's not so painful is what I'm saying, right? So I need to take a boat back. There's a crawling thing waiting to eat me. But that was days ago. It's not still there. And the sun's coming up. Yeah, make some tools, make some Crocs. Yeah, there's plenty. I mean, Andy and Jake have been building this out, and they're very welcoming to let you borrow. There was crates there that said, "Please take this, please get this." So, I mean, here's my other question, Sherry. Did you set a spawn point? Because if you didn't, you can just die and it'll put you back on the island. Instant. I don't know. I'm sure there's still extra rafts there. Knowing those guys. I'm trying not to die. Well, I've tried to do that before. Boom, boom, boom. Sorry, I had to do a quick lurk to help the kids get ready for bed. How's Vintage Story? I saw and heard great things about this game. Haven't jumped in yet? Oh, Peter. It's an amazing game. I made a great video a couple years ago explaining why it's an amazing game. If you like survival games, I mean, you're playing Project Zomboid, but it's, as you've seen in the past, like it's more of a, if you played Minecraft, I think you'll like it. Yeah, there's my YouTube channel. And it's, I like it because you can play it a bunch of different ways. There's exploring and there's cooking and there's mining and I made a sailboat a couple days ago. And so it's a really complicated game. I think it's got a hell of a learning curve, but like once you get it, it's so much fun. It's so much fun. There's guys just hanging out at your door trying to kill you. All right, it's so embarrassing. You died in that planter. Oh man, I keep getting sidetracked. Oh, I was gonna build armor. I keep getting sidetracked. Sidetrack Dracs. Armor. I guess we'll just build this Gambison. It's fine. It's better than not wearing anything, right? All right, Sherry's joined. Let's see. I've forgotten everything I knew before. Isn't that the fun of it? Is forgetting everything you knew before? All right, Drax, can you do this? What is it? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10. It's 11 total. Yeah, look at this. I mean, it's going to take everything we've got already. So here, 1, 2, whoops. Sweet. I'm wearing a headpiece and legs. I didn't have enough to make the, wait, what did you just do with that? Dracs? I didn't have enough to make this body piece. So this will help now. Now we can take a lot more direct hits in the head. Wait, oh, you know what? I think my spawn point's still set on the other one, right? Whoops, get out of the bed, Drax. That could have been some nice content. Spawn point set. All right. All right, so we made the other bag. We need more copper. There's no more copper on this island. There might be some there, but like honestly, what we should do is go to the boat. Let's go to the boat. Let's pull the black coal and the fire clay and the copper and see where we're at. And maybe we can go down. Maybe it's just like the long trip, right? Maybe we make like a proper set of food so I don't keep coming back here. Maybe we'll spend a little time away from home. How many more things is in here? 1. Can I make There was some stuff down here that was stored. I have an epic pile of food. If anyone needs some grain, can we make peanuts and olive stew or something? Can we make something fun for this journey? How do I switch to third person again? F5.
By
Appointment at the Royal Danish Court. This is your Tuborg Gold. The Danish Kings. Hi, Bolero. How are you? Welcome in. Good to see you, my friend. What's up? What's up? How's your Tuesday? How's your Tuesday? Do you think we can do 3 things in this cook pot here? Did I not just, I grabbed the shitty cook pot. Because of course I did. I grabbed the glue cook pot. All right, this, what do you think the first ingredient is? So can you start with rice? Is it the peanuts? The peanuts are throwing it off. So we can't have too much, but we should definitely make this. We should definitely make this like hefty peanut olive stew. I'm good. I'm going to stay on the same dose of meds for the next months. Hey, I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, we'll actually take some proper food here. I like how I'm like, there's no room in my toolbar. I'm carrying the scythe. I can hang that back up. Hang that back up. Do we want to take the wood axe? I don't think so. Where is the pickaxe in the, where's the bronze pickaxe? That's not good. I told myself I was going to bring the fishing rod. Oh, there it is. There's the bronze pickaxe. Boom, boom, boom. I would love to make a lantern for the... I'd love to make a lantern for the boat. There's bees. I was going to go out looking. We still may go out and just do a bee expedition, but there are a ton of bees right here. We could go down here and Go down there and grab some if we wanted to. The prospecting pick has 77 hits on it. I don't know. I don't know. I am not going to bring this. This is me looking around for like more storage for the whatchamahoo's it here. We just need more storage for hanging tools on the wall. I don't think there's another prospecting pick in here, is there? There's this one. How much? It has 27 hits. So just over 100 hits. The problem with that is that like it could be more than that to find the iron, right? Oh, you know what we should do too is make ladders. I can leave any time. Is there some oak ladders? Oak ladders. How is it sort of... what is that? Show me oak ladders. Oh, it's just a stick in the middle, Dracs. It doesn't matter which way I do this. I always do it the opposite way of how it should be done. I don't think... Oh, yeah, look at that. 13 oak ladders. These are like crude ladders. Is there more boards? Are there more boards? It doesn't appear there is. I am just falling down a rabbit hole of doing things. But you know what? I know you all are a bunch of Vintage Story players, and you also have been down this rabbit hole with me. Where you're like, I'm just trying to leave. I just need to make these 62 things before I walk out the door. 64. One full stack. I think that's probably good enough. No, keep these in here, Dracs. This can go in there. Let's put those back in there. The food is done. Let's crock up 4 of that and a bowl. And take this off. Should be enough, right? Of course, have to spend 3 game days getting ready for 12 game hour outing. Yes, exactly. 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 I feel like there's always someone who comes in and like, oh, how aren't you going? And I'm like, you don't play this. Like, there's no better way to out yourself as somebody who doesn't play Vintage Story to be like, oh my God, is he ever going to go? You're like, I know this. I know this feeling. I've been here. I'm tempted to make another prospecting pick, but maybe we'll just go. I mean, it's not like it's far. Right? Am I forgetting anything? I've got ladders. I've got the fishing pole. I'm going to put this copper axe on the boat just in case. I was going to replant stuff, but I think we're going to leave it. I've got an 82 durability and I got a full tin bronze pick, right? Reminds me of playing old school Monster Hunter before they added the farm. Playing 10 to 12 hours farming potion materials to play online for 3 to 4 hours with friends. Yeah. Like I guess it's sort of like WoW, right? Too, like where you work to get all this armor, hours and hours and hours to jump into a dungeon with friends for 3 or 4 hours. All right, so let's put the fishing rod in there, this in there. Wait, why is it not putting it in there? I'm like, put this in there, not putting it in there. Let's put one of those in there and keep 2. Let's put 12 of these in there. We should just take those. The food, I guess, we'll take with us. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right. Let's pull the black. Let's park here. We'll get the copper, the black coal, and the fire clay. And then we'll see where we're at, and then we'll make our way to try to find the iron. That way we've got everything we need to make iron blooms, right? Right? There are chickens here, and they think they're ducks. Should I try to catch them? I'd like to see that, Sherry. Like with your hands? That would be pretty cool if you could catch chickens with your hands in this game. And then you could carry the chicken around. Can't you carry raccoons around? I mean, by catching them, you mean eat them? To catch them, you have to build a basket trap. I put the cage mod on here, didn't I? Yeah, we've got the cage mod, which is great. But the cage mod needs copper. I forgot you couldn't pick them up. I've forgotten everything. What's it called? What's it called? A trap? A reed basket trap. Bighorn sheep, lambs, piglets, goats. What was I trying to catch? I was trying to catch I guess you can. So just small animals. You could catch a chick and a hen and a rooster. All small animals. There's no bigger. Oh, this reinforced wooden crate trap. I was trying to catch a pig with one of these, and it would not go in there. Bighorn sheep, lamb. Can you get them with crate traps too, or was that a mod? This is the new crate trap. This went in during the last update. But this looks like small animals also. Well, adult, no. No. I don't see. There's no pigs on here. There's no boars or sows. Is it alphabetical? Of course it's not. The new boar models are terrifying. Yes, Jake, right? Oh my God. I was saying that in the video I made. Rightfully so. They do scare the shit out of you when they attack you. Yeah, we've been running the cage mod for a few years, and it allows you to build small cage. This is an X-Skill cage mod, but a wooden. No, where the hell is it? Small animal cage you can build with wood, and get small animals, and then you can build this big medium cage, which makes trapping animals so much better. I believe there'll be a day when we won't need this mod, but that's not today. That's not today. We're on a sea voyage. It's accurate to in real life. Living in an area with razorbacks, it makes me feel better. Yeah, I mean, they're scary looking. I mean, I'm almost more scared of pigs. Because as soon as you hear the little noise, you're like, oh, I'm dead. Especially in the early game. There's 2 or 3 of them. And they don't stop chasing you. And they don't stop chasing. Oh, there's blue coal. There's blue clay here too. Everything we need to make red clay is right here. So there's red clay, blue clay, and fire clay underground. Ha 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 ha. I don't remember exactly where this is. Don't they have the Argo drop? It's just long. They do, but it's long. It's a long run. Dracs. Hi. I took dirt out right here. That's why it's moving. It's flowing. It's flowing water. I'm gonna hop out right here, I think. I'm gonna hop out right here, and there's copper around the corner here. There's copper around the corner. Mm-mm. Do. And by around the corner, I mean, I can't remember, was I up or down? Right here. This is where I remember this is where it dawns on me I've forgotten something, right? Boop, 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 boo. Not a good start. Not a good start. There it is. Hooray! All right. We need like, this will be plenty. This will be plenty. We're gonna get everything, and we got the boat for plenty of storage, and we just made a hunter bag, which I'm all those pelts that are laying on the ground in the house I did by accident. When I start playing, I always like make little mistakes where I'm like, I don't remember, like, what's the first step in leather making? That's not the first step, everybody. Oh, we could get borax while we're here too. I really wanted to get some leather like into the barrels so that it could get going. Maybe if we've got enough time, that'll be how we end, is trying, we'll do like a little light hunting. A little light hunting. I'm going to try to use up the rest of this copper pickaxe. I had 2 other copper pickaxes on the wall. I should have brought them. No cave-ins, so it's easy mining mode, everybody. Easy mining mode, which is always a thrower when you go back to a playthrough where there is cave-ins. That should be plenty, right? 560 units. Easy. Easy. Put this there. Let's delete. I needed to have it stop doing that thing too. What is it? Control Shift M. Why is it doing? No, yeah. Get rid of the downspout things. Those are not needed. Thank you. Borax bits would be nice though. Saw a video of someone making brain tanned leather. Brain tan leather would be a nice alternative for world gen that lacks tannin producing trees or limestone. You can even substitute the brain with egg yolk and some minor chemicals. Wait, is this using like an animal brain to tan leather? The things I don't know about this world, I think, frighten me sometimes. The Ancient Tools mod has brain tanning. Oh, there's a mod for that. Yes. So how do you get the brain out of the animal? Dracs, don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to, man. All right? Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to. Is this what I think it is? Salt. There's salt right here. We were talking about salt yesterday. We were talking about salt and like how I never salt anything, but like it's really useful. It's really useful. This is an awful place to get this, but so far I haven't been hit by the wall. You coax the brain out with a blunt instrument. I would like you to come with me to help me produce some leather. I don't need salt, but like I just feel like if it's going to be on the level right here, what a way to jinx yourself mid-dig. Yeah, there it is. I finally got hit. I mean, I was wondering how long it would take. Whenever I see all of this like dust in the air, I think it'd be great if you like took a negative for like sand and dust. How did he use the rest of his copper pickaxe? I don't know. He just got some salt. Do you think he'll ever use the salt? Probably not. Probably not. 33 pieces. 33 pieces. You can pickle those olives you've been eating. Oh, that's true. I was thinking about pickling up something in there. Did I get close enough to open a crate? Can we open the big crate? Thank you. Thank you. Might as well take this. We'll take the sand back. Oh, we're not doing this. Okay. Oh, you're a delight, game. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you can do this in your bags now. You used to have to set down the crock to get food, but you can do it in your bag. So you can just like take the food into a bowl and then eat it. It's not good how quickly that went. There's an ad break coming on the Twitch side. I usually get up every hour and stretch. You should do the same. It's good for you. It's good for you. Awesome quality of life change. Yeah, Mark Smith. All the stuff they've done with the crocs and the food and being able to like not have to set something and do something like is good. You use salt for jerky too, right? I've messed with it, but it's seen others could be mods too. No, yeah, we were looking at it yesterday. You can salt meat. You can cure bush meat and it lasts for 1.5 years. So like it's legit. It's legit. I believe the jerky are from mods unless you've added in the new update. There is, yeah, I mean, primitive survival allows you to jerky the beef right in your bag with a knife. That's where we're going, but that's not going to be very pretty for the screen. So I think what we'll do is we'll put ourselves up on a nerd pole here. For the AFK screen of the lovely boat. What a nerd. That's me. I was talking about Star Wars this weekend. And if you ever want to feel, I don't know how to, like, I don't know, like, I don't want to say like if you ever want to feel old or whatever, but like I was talking to someone I was having a conversation about Star Wars with a person this weekend, talking about how I had a conversation with someone much younger than me the weekend before about Star Wars and how they hadn't seen Star Wars and how they weren't very interested. And I was just thinking like, how much longer before like there's many generations that are like Star Wars, how long before Star Wars just kind of fades away, right? Like how long before they're like, oh, I remember that, I think. Did someone just stop you and say nerd? Yes. Well, I mean, no, they were saying they had watched Star Wars for the first time and they were in their mid 30s. Yeah, but there's not going to be bow torn during the day, right? Right? I mean, same like Casablanca and Gone with the Wind. I mean, I have watched both of those movies recently. I watched Casablanca a couple of weeks ago, and it really is an amazing movie. But I imagine most young people have no idea what that is, right? Those are the only classics I could think of. But how long before those are like... Oh, I was looking at something that was like top 50 movies you missed in the last like 25 years. And I was looking at those movies. I was like, oh my God, I totally forgot about that movie. So like, I'm the same way. How long before the franchise is gone? Never, if Disney gets their way. I mean, I guess, yeah. Like, is it 100 years, 125 years? I mean, there are more movies coming. There are better movies coming, right? So you've got that to deal with too. 20 more years before they're out of popular memory. I mean, I'll still be alive in 20 years. I'll be popular in 20 years, right? All right, get up and stretch, everybody. I'm back in just a couple minutes with more Vintage Story. Thanks for being here. Back in a minute.
time to make the donuts.
Remember when I was all, oh, Botorn's not going to hit me. Where'd the sun go? Welcome back, everybody. Hi, Reza. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good evening. How was your Tuesday? Do. My grandmother used to take me and my brother to a local theater that did a classic family-friendly movie every week during the summer when we were kids. That sounds lovely. Can I go to a movie theater like that? um, I was thinking like I love classic movies. I love older movies, and I want to like I'm sure there's a streaming service out there, but I just want a streaming service that's all they play. I mean, I guess like I've just gotten to the point now. There's a lot of classic movies that are free on YouTube. You can just go and find them and watch the whole movie right for free without commercials. I'm well, Reza. Thank you. Yeah, I was toying with the idea of like not streaming today, and then I was like, if I don't stream today, then like it's many days without Drax, and I can't do that to myself. So I started a little late, but I started a little late, but we're playing some Vintage Story, and then I'm working the next 2 days, Wednesday, Thursday, like in the evening. So like, and I need to go to bed early Thursday because I'm traveling Friday early in the morning back to Portugal, like fucking ridiculous amount of time. I'm gonna have to get up like before the sun, you know? And then my partner is off on Fridays, so I'm gonna hang out with her. But I'm back on streaming on Saturday, which I'm looking forward to. We might play a couple different games over the weekend. I just want early 90s MTV back. I'm surprised that there's not some, is there not something out there in some form these days that's sort of like that? MTV from the 90s? Back home? Yeah, I'm going back. I looked at the weather next week in Lisbon. Wednesday and Thursday, 29 degrees. Oh my God. I am going to see the sun. I am going to be warm. I still have to work, but it'll be good. I'm sure there's some YouTube channel constantly facing DMCA strikes. Yeah, you're probably right. It's going to be cold in the UK, like it always is. Getting that many music licenses today would be impossible. So wait, there's not like an MTV6 where they're doing that? So I haven't watched MTV since before you were born, but I mean, what MTV now is what, just all reality television? Is that what it is? Does it still exist? Is it still out there? Well, I think Marksmus is saying that Nintendo's been around for 125 years. Yeah, I don't think Star Wars is just going to disappear, but like being a cultural icon is probably, it's over, right? Oh my God, that armor makes a huge difference. He's barely doing any damage at all. I made some coffee. I think it's around the corner here. Look at all this red clay. Last good MTV I remember was the Max. I have no idea. MTV could be gone for all I know. I haven't had TV in like 15 years. I have a TV. The server didn't like me. I was forcibly removed. What did you do to it, Sherry? What did you do to it? I didn't do anything. I swear, Dracs. Should we do a little like... Oh, we should have brought a door. Sherry got them hacks going already. Yeah. It's like you just generated 50 blocks. What do you mean? It does that. It does that to people. I ate some onions because I was starving. I mean, Sherry, of all, I think, the server used to be in Frankfurt, but I think it's in London now. But I mean, you're still probably one of the closest people to the server. MTV's more competition in reality TV stuff now, to my recollection. Paramount bought it out recently. Oh, it's owned by Paramount now? Well, there you go. Those were those are the king onions. Are you serious? Where is he? Where is he? I am not a fan of the Bowtorn, but I'll tell you what a great idea. Let's make a mob that's just out of sight that you can't see that can attack you. There he is. Hi. We're going to get hit by these hyenas too. Drax, I got armor. I'm not scared anymore. Of course, I only have 48 more hits on my... And he runs away until you... Yeah, exactly. He runs away until you can't see him. And he doesn't respawn until you're 22 blocks from him. Come here. Come here. He's like one hit. He's like one... Oh my God, are you serious? I hate you. I hate you, dude. I hate you. Okay, how about this? We get rid of the Bowtorn, but Shivers can climb walls and ceilings. No, thank you. Where's that bow, Drax? There was a run I did a while back where I was like, I'm going to be a bow hunter. And I made like one bow, and then I never used it. Hey, Surekind, if you're looking to build something on the island, we still need an alchemy hut, a message board next to the warehouse, or even we need someone to gather a lot more medium soil. Could also just build a house. Lots of good spots available. Where's your sling, Drax? I was talking about this the other day. Like, I stopped making the sling because like they got rid of like the easy nerd poles. So, but I do love it. Someone remind me to make a sling. I don't think I have anything on me to make a sling, right? I need a rope. I need a rope. Hey Drax, make a sling. I was wondering. I need a rope. All right. I was gonna wall myself into this so that we can do some proper mining here. There's also a ton of quartz right here, which is nice. I don't have any quartz. Don't waste your pickaxe on quartz. Don't go chasing waterfalls, Drax. Oh gosh. Have you seen Dell's mod that makes the shivers make clown? Yes, I have. She has some fun ones. She's got drifters in Christmas suits. Now here's the black coal. Here's the black coal, everybody. And where there's black coal, there's fire clay. Almost every time. I know some people have said like, hey Drax, we can't find fire clay, but honestly, like when they first did this patch before last, I was in God mode and I was looking and you could see wherever there is black coal, there's like 99% of the time there's fire clay underneath it. There's fire clay underneath it. I have the most cursed luck when finding black coal. I always end up mass producing fire clay with flint. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I know it's out there, but I never go look. I'm always like, I'll just make some fire clay. I'll just make some fire clay. Has anyone like gone out and prospected for black coal? You've still never found the wild? I mean, I don't know that I have either. How big do we think this is gonna be? I mean, decent size. We're taking it all, Drax. We're taking it all. I've ever seen as part of a mine section of the archive. I'm trying to decide if I've ever seen. Maybe I have. I doubt it. The things I haven't seen in this game, right? Hi, Alfie. How are you? What's going on? Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Did I see correctly that you now need coal to get a smelting temp on some of the bronze types? Charcoal won't cut it anymore. I think you're absolutely right. Although I've done no sciencing on that. Not specifically or black coal, but when we see it, we get excited. I've only seen crystals once. I've seen crystals like 3 or 4 times. I wish you could make jewelry out of them, right? Like, where is that? I feel like there's so many little things like that in this game where they're like, cool, let's do this. Like, and then someday we'll, I'm sure there's some great jewelry mods, right? I've never looked. General rule is if I prospect, I won't find it. Yes, that's the general rule for everybody. If you go looking for it, you won't. But if you just happen upon it, that's how I found this. There were, don't know if they still work. Did you use them? Oh, I meant to tell you, Marksimus, I was in another mod. What mod was I in? I was in some mod and they were talking about your map mod. I was like, I know that person. Great story, Drax. What mod was it? It had something to do with It had something to do with mapping. It was when I was putting together a list for my Nomad run I'm doing on Fridays on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. Was it the walking stick one? Maybe it was the walking stick mod. It was one of those, and they were like, "Can you please get this to work?" Someone in there was like, "Hey, I use the Marximus map mod, and I really want it to work with that." And I think it was something like that. Like it needed a dependency. And you know, oh no, why is there water down here? And so this is a great story, right? With lots of good information for you. Oh, well, what do you know? What do you know? This is not great. How did we drown? So we could have seen this. We could have seen this from the water. Oh, I guess that's why that's falling in on me, huh? There was more fire clay across the way. Did you see that out there? I was like, what? It sounds like there's a car revving its engine and it's the washing machine on spin cycle. Oh man, that's too funny. It's too funny. I was like, what is that noise? What, is someone revving their car engine right now? No, Drax, you're doing laundry. You're doing laundry. So look at all this fire clay. Look at all this fire clay. This is definitely the biggest deposit I've seen in recent memory. Has it updated the tooltips for this? Forge duration bonus plus 150. Burn temperature 1200. Ingredients for blasting powder. When was the last time someone made a bomb, a blasting bomb? You can make 3 ovens at least. Something I enjoy about the game is the deposit size. Not having to leave for coal every day makes the things great. Yeah, it does. Should be set for a little while with the fire clay, hopefully. Enough for blooms, a hive, and a kiln at least. Dell went bomb happy that one time, I remember. I made a great short about those. Remember I made a bomb short? Let's see if I can... Let's see. Oh, there it is. I made a blasting bomb short, and it actually has done incredibly well, and lots of people made comments on there. My hope is to have my windmill guide done next. I mean, not my windmill guide, the water wheel guide next week done. Perhaps it was an immersive map. I couldn't find any mention in the walking stick. God, I'm sorry, Marximus. I really should have written it down. I'll find it and send it to you. I should have just sent it to you when I was there. I should have sent it when I was there. I've now encased myself in shale sand. Wait. There's so much. This is a huge deposit. Are you under the ocean? Yeah, I am. Yeah, I've dug out under the ocean here, so I didn't expect that. Because we're pretty far down. We came down, what, about 20, 30 blocks, so it's surprising that, like, this is like it's like a little ravine, right? This is an insane amount of fire clay. Look at how much this is. I'll never need fire clay again. Delivering a presentation on the American invention abroad is good, and when it's bad, not a broad topic at all. It's in like 40 minutes. Good luck. I don't. Is it to a bunch of Americans? Where are you delivering this? Oh, is this like a school project? Is this for the schools? Dig tunnels between your islands. Who needs boats? I would in Minecraft, I'd always do that kind of shit. Like big glass. It's a bunch of college-age Americans, yes. Nice. Nice. Can you convince, and a very overqualified professor, can you convince them to stop doing things overseas? Is that possible? Can you convince the youth of today to stop, to maybe not make the mistakes of their fathers before them? Is that possible? Is that possible? Remember when I was like, we're going to get iron? We're going to use this entire pickaxe just doing this. Where we're going, we don't need boats. If they had any pull, I would. I mean, it just takes one, right? If you can just reach one young mind, and then that young mind becomes, you know, an influential person, and then doesn't get corrupted by money and politics and power, and then does the right thing for one. Okay, that's a lot of what ifs, Dracs. Never mind, forget it. Just pretend like I'm not here. Has anyone, I mean, we've, so Andy, do we think like this, we upped underground deposits on this build. So I'm guessing that's partly what this is, right? Archive this weekend? I don't see why not. Yeah, I'd be down for that. I'll be around. I'll be around. Must be. I mean, it's impressive. Poli-sci underground field is bleak. Boop, boop. I mean, I've got armor, so I'm ready. I could have actually iron tools by then. My bags are going to be full. This is wonderful. This is the best find of the entire server. I don't care what anybody says. If anyone needs to borrow some fire clay, I just assumed these small islands would be much harder to find good nodes. I mean, it makes sense. I would have done the same thing. You know, I was like, it doesn't matter, Andy. If you would have done them the same, then we would have been like, we can't find anything. We're totally screwed, right? Knowing Vintage Story. We would have kept it the same or turned it down, and it would have been like barren. Everyone would have been like, we don't have anything to build with. Oh boy. I could do without the constant water in here. Is this 200%? What is the water percentage? Gmanda, I don't know that number. What's your number? It's not 200%. It's one tick up, so it's not that much. All this fire clay is a step for iron. You need it in the bloomeries, so this is a side quest. Yes, I mean, that's why I'm here, Jake. That's why I came here first, because I was like, we should get the fire clay so we can build the bloomeries so that when we get the iron, it'll be easy, right? Because I've done the thing where like I go and get iron, and I've got the blooms, and I'm super excited. I'm like, yeah, and then I'm like, I don't have any fire clay. And then if you don't have any fire clay, right, you got to make fire clay. So that's like a whole nother, like, see you in 12 hours. The island size is just so perfect. Yeah, all the islands so far are really great. And we haven't seen a lot of them, right? It's the less than something lands percentage. No percentage. No percentage. No percent. What are you doing here? Boo boo. Oh, so the water percentage is less than no percent. So it's, I guess that makes sense if you're looking at it. I have made thousands of worlds. I feel like every time I'm getting a little bit better at understanding the wording on how it's set up, but like in the world gen, I just wish it was like more straightforward. And maybe it is, but no, but that's not true. Everybody's like, I don't get it. Like, what exactly does it mean? Like, you got a percentage of the thing. Like, why isn't it just like This is how much water your world will have. This is how much land you'll have. This is how many mountains you'll have. This is like, it just feels like write it for the uneducated. I did go through many seeds, so there would be some mid-size islands around spawn. And then they changed the world gen. It is absolutely not straightforward. Checkbox if you want islands. Give me a slider for land versus water. That's it. Yeah, I mean, I don't like to. I'm a huge fan of the Vintage Story devs, and they know that I love them, and they can do no wrong in my eyes. But I constantly hear people talk about that, and I know that I struggle with it as well. And I always just think it's me, right? I'm like, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, so. I can't not. I have to. Our bags are full. Our bags are full. Here we can. Checkbox if you want islands. Yeah, G-Man, wouldn't that be nice? I went through my iterations of world gens to get it right. The tooltip is written for the coders who wrote the program and understand it, not the rest of us. Jake, that's the way it feels over there on YouTube. That's definitely the way it feels. I'd like to think I'm still pretty sharp, but I don't understand it one iota. Like my question to them is, do they understand it? Or are they like, I don't know, it's just always been this way and it's too much of a pain in the butt to, or is it that they just, or is it that they're like, you know what, we like that it's not understandable. Right? I mean, they did a pass of it, like pass before last, where they changed something, right? And I thought maybe then, I mean, if all of us are like, and we've played this game a lot and we've generated a lot of worlds, right? I quite like the mystery. Bruce, hi. Yeah, you never know what's going to happen. I think I did it right. Nope, didn't do it right. I generated my new, I have a series I do on YouTube on Fridays. It's a Nomad run this time. I generated that map 2 or 3 times to see if I could get it right. And what I decided was I have no idea, because I'm only looking in the area right around me. It's not like I'm looking at 500,000 blocks to see how it generated the world. I'm guessing I did it right, right? Procedurally, world gen is always some like dark art. That's true. That's true. Bruce, how are you? How's your Tuesday? Every time I start a new world, I have to look up every setting to try to figure out what it means. What is landform scale versus land cover size? Yeah, I mean, and this isn't like I'm the worst, because I'm the person who's like, I don't know what would make it better, right? Like I always say like, I wish it was better, but I'm not a game designer. I'm just someone who plays games. I like the thing G-Manda said, right? Like, islands generate more, generate less. And they're like, well, that's not how it works in the background, so we can't do it that way. And I'm like, okay, so maybe try to make it work like that. I guess we just leave the rest of this. Our bags are brimming with excitement. I mean, we could leave this sand. That wasn't going to allow me to eat something. We could leave this crock. I mean, we could just go up to the boat and come back down, right? The boat's like right up there. Where the hell did I come in? Dracs? Make the UI say that, then have the code translate into what it actually does, though. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I agree with you. I don't know what I was doing there. I agree with you, but like, I'm sure if you asked them, they would have a very like smart, well thought out answer. I didn't bring enough food. Everybody. Anyone surprised by that? Look at all of that fire clay. Holy shit. Do 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 do. Oh, we could do some fishing for some food. When do you end stream? I hope you're still alive when I get done with this. I got a couple more hours, so you got time. You got time, kids. You got time. Do do do. I don't think that's enough clay. You're probably right, actually. Time to flex and build your house out of fire clay bricks. Oh my God, Buffalo. All right, everybody. We're just gonna make this out of fired fire clay. We've already made some too. Boop, 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 boop. I mean, there's a bunch of blue clay here too. Oh, I guess we could eat these. Andy, catch you later. Well, family just landed. I won't be on much for a few weeks. Have fun. All right, Andy. See you around. Have fun with the fam. I don't want to break the mound, otherwise it won't come back. I was hoping to get... I didn't bring a grunter. I need 1 stick. I need 2 sticks. I always forget. It's... Oh, the grunter is just a stick and the knife, right? A grunter? Yeah, have you not seen this? The new grunter? Ready? Oh, I gotta put the stick in the offhand. You should be able to use termites for fishing bait? Yeah, you should. Nope. This is an excellent time to talk about my 1.22 update video. If you haven't seen all the cool new things in the newest version of the game, I made a great video that shows you how to do it. You need better soil. So it makes worms come to the surface to use with your fishing pole. Boom, boom. It's a worm charmer. But Dracs always does it in low fertility soil. And you know what? I need to bring a piece of medium fertility soil with me. This area has no good soil. None. None. Oh, I got one. I got a worm. It sounds like one of those wood frog thingies. Hey, there's a worm. We got 2. And you said I needed better soil. Andy was saying that like he got them. It is based on a real life thing. Yes, it is real life. Wait, it's soil quality? I thought was rainfall amount. No wonder. Andy said that when he was doing it on medium fertility soil, it was better. Yeah, there's no medium fertility soil anywhere around here. And it doesn't rain at all. That makes sense, right? This is it. This is what we're doing. We trust Andy on all things here too, yes. I mean, he has enough hours in this game, right? I think it works best on forest floor. Someone was saying that's just low fertility soil. It doesn't work. Why can't we? I got 3 worms. But I mean, I don't know, Bruce. The most forest soil is low fert. Yeah. Oh, I want to switch. I want to change the song, but I can't get it. You have to squat and do this. So fishing without this, have we decided? Will it work on clay? It won't work on clay. I always pick the worst possible place to do this. Always pick the worst possible place. The last time I was grunting for worms, it was in like low fertility soil. Remember, I ran around for like 10 minutes trying to find high fertility or higher fertility soil, and I couldn't find any. Here's my real dilemma. How much how much calories am I burning to try to get this stuff, to get food, and will it be enough to bring back the calories I've spent? I mean, it looks like there's a bunch of nice fertility soil over there. Should we just hop over there really quick? Just so we can test it. It looks like it rains a lot over here. Wait, is this much this is much farther than I thought it was. You know what? It's all part of the adventure, Dracs. Take it easy, buddy. All right, so we have enough to build a number of bloomeries. And we have the copper we need to build the... We're almost there. Now it's all about finding... Now it's all about finding the iron in the ground. I mean, this looks pretty fertile. Medium fertility soil. Here we go. I mean, we got one instantly. Oh. Okay, proof's in the pudding, everybody. We just got 2 right away there. Why can't we? I could the worm. I could swear that. So during the preview releases, it wasn't just like one. Like I was getting like 4 or 5 coming out of one block. It's so finicky. All right. Dracs started a new VS world today. My former modded one broke. I mean, broke. No recovery. Even the right mods updated to the new version. So now I'm miffed and decided on a permanent vanilla world only having ruins since it removed friendly in it. Wow. Wait, so you couldn't even get it to load? Could you get it to load if you pulled all the mods off? Sometimes when you pull all the mods off, it'll load, but it'll be a mess. Well, Clues, I'm very sorry about that. And I think this is a problem we don't talk about a lot, which is with a bunch of mods, you run the chance of those mods not getting updated and you going too long and just losing it, right? Which stinks. Especially if one breaks later on. No, didn't load at all. Start, crash. So sorry. So wait, now you're only running one mod? I mean... Better ruins. Where is the fishing rod? It's like in this one. Let's do some light fishing here. Light fishing. I wish you could have some kind of fire on the boat, like a little like oven. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh, look, there's a fish going up to it. Do you see it? Hello, Mr. Fish. Is he going to bite it? Where is he? Hey, I got him. We got a dead Cape Gurnard. Whoops. Let's go again. You can do that. Just run a single mod. You can. And burn down your boat. I don't know, Marximus. They had to have cooked on boats at some point. Has to be a way to do it. Use that technology. Not like an open fire pit. Yep, only ruins. Might make QP chisel as well. Not use the blocks, just the save system. I mean, those 2 are always updated. QP's good about it. Trying to think, like, wonder what other, like, what are, like, safe mods, right? Did we already overfish this area? What other mods would you say are safe? I feel like I can't look away from the thing. Maximus Medieval map is probably safe. I heard it hasn't been updated in a long time. But what if QP is in prison for making 2 good mods? Yeah, that could be. Well, someone will... That mod is far enough along and big enough, someone would fork it, right? What is going on? Yeah, that guy seems lazy. He never updates his mod. I wouldn't call him lazy. I would just say, you know, he's got a lot going on. He's not really playing the game right now. I'm trying to think like what other mods are updated quite. The guy who does the update for... No. One of the big modders just stopped modding and a bunch of mods went into fork mode. All right, well, this is... I'm not having great luck. I got 1 fish. So here's the problem, right? Is that like... I'm like, if I'm starving right now, I got 1 fish. And I just spent 25 minutes in real life trying to get that 1 fish. I could have gone back to the house, got food, and come back in the time it's taken me to get 1 fish. Bricklayers is commonly updated quickly. Yeah. I mean, Better Ruins. The primitive survival is always updated. It seems like that guy's always on it. When I played Kerbal, there was one superhero modder who would pick up popular mods as they got abandoned. As the months ticked by, he ended up maintaining some 100 billion mods. Guy was unhuman. Yeah, that's the other problem is if they, Buffalo, like if they start picking them up and then what happens when they leave, right? Then it's really bad. Yeah, you need that mod. You need the modder to be, it needs to be diverse. There's a bunch of animals walking around on the shoreline here. I'm not really in the hunting mood. Or, I mean, not that I'm not in the mood. I just don't have the accoutrements to hunt. Let's get out here and see if we can't pick up a fish. Did the bait stay on there? The bait's on the fishing rod. There was one very prolific modder for, I think, PZ that passed away. It took like 20 people to adopt their mods and keep them going. Wow. Oh, I got a small fish. A wreck fish. So now you can take these small fish and use them as bait. The last time I used a small fish for bait, I got a big, large fish. Yeah, but primitive survival annoys me with the eldritch stuff in it. Still find it odd that it's not separated, but I guess it makes sense. Our ancestors had to deal with wisps and weird skeletons underground after... Oh, I forgot about that part of it. Was anyone paying attention? Did I catch a fish? I did. I caught another juvenile fish. I'm using the juveniles to catch more fish, hopefully bigger ones. Yeah, there's a bunch. There's another one. I'm using juvenile fish to catch more juvenile fish. I always feel like it's weird when there's really big mods like that don't make it so that you can. I'm literally catching the same fish. Dracs, finish your statement. I always think it's weird where there's a big mod that doesn't allow you to turn off some portions of the mod. I've been turned off by a number of mods where like I couldn't turn off one aspect of it that I didn't like, so then I just never used the mod. I moved. There's a bunch of nice coral down there. It's really windy right here. Did you see the lightning hit the water? Oh my God, look at, I just keep picking up the same small dead fish. That's not what I wanted to do. Boo boo. Can the background be made red like Twin Peaks? No. It's like how Internet Explorer is required for Windows to run. Wait, it is? We did some fishing experiments yesterday. We found that for the ocean, we catch small fish by the shore, but we only catch large fish if we used a raft and went out to deeper water. Oh, seriously, Next. Hi, Next. How are you? I caught another dead wreck fish. I was using these little tiny ones and picking up bigger fish. I especially don't like mods that don't actually say what they add besides a vague description. I don't play. I mean, I don't. There's not a lot of mods that. I mean, like smaller mods maybe, but like most big mods have like great big descriptions with a bunch of stuff, right? So you got onto a raft and went fishing? That's a dedication to your craft. Back in the day, IE and File Explorer were actually the same thing underneath. That's scary. Is it still like that? I think I lost the... Hi, yeah, not sure if our sample size is large enough for anything conclusive, but that was our experience. I mean, I think the problem with that, right, is that you can't fish from the sailboat, can you? Can you? Can you fish from the sailboat? Are we about to find out? Did you see the hyena walking up behind me? Little son of a bitch. Oh my god! The lightning is real. You can fish from the sailboat! I have no idea, but that was a big anti-monopoly lawsuit against MS back in the day. In the 90s. Yes, you can fish from the sailboat. Thanks, Jake. Thanks, Jake. We can move while we're fishing? Oh my god. Hold on. Let's test this bigger fish thing. Let's go out here a little ways. Oh, Dracs. That's not what I wanted to do. Hold on. I wanted to bring the sail up. You can fish from it while sitting in the driver's seat. Yes. Yes, you can. I didn't know that. I learned something new today. Deep sea fishing with Drax Fantastic. Hello, I'm your angler in residence. Oh no, Drax. I just jumped out of the boat by accident. But I'm fishing. Wait, can I fish while swimming? I'm swim fishing. Sorry, I didn't mean to jump out of the boat. All right, don't jump out of the boat, Drax. Did I lose the... No, I didn't. I'm doing a really crappy job. I wonder how many thank you comments the short that says, you can fish from the sailboat, and that's how you get bigger fish will get. Oh. That's not a bad short, actually, Buffalo. I'll knock that out right now. So far, this isn't working out like we thought. Oh! Oh my god! I mean, that looks like a pretty big fish. Looks like a pretty big fish. I'll fish off the other side. Might get something different. But I mean, we still could have gone home like 4 times and got food. Huge fish. I've never seen a huge fish. Only large. I don't think it's really... It's just adult. It's just adult. Oh, it is huge. Cooks into one huge cooked fish. I didn't even see that. I was just saying it's huge. I'll wait for you, game. I'm gonna get struck by lightning. All right. I wish you could... probably like 15 fillets on that thing. Man. Fish, it's what's for dinner. Boop. Let's see. Fish stew for about a day, yeah. Thanks for thanks for saying something. I wouldn't even thought to like go out on the boat. I wouldn't think to go out in a boat and fish. I wouldn't even think about it. Still takes too long. Drax the impatient fisher. Night fishing. Hey, Drax. You're now a Portuguese fisherman. I am a Portuguese fisherman. I'm excited to go back to Portugal, go home for a couple of weeks and hang out. But I think like it's going to go by really quick. It's going to go by really quick. And then like I don't think I get to go back to Portugal for a bit. So like it's going to be kind of heartbreaking. Well, we're not catching anything out here. I don't have any way to cook these either. I don't see any trees. Yeah, my Portuguese-shaped island. There's still a live worm on there. Like we caught. You know what the game's like? You caught a huge fish. You've depleted the entire ocean of fish, Dracs. You've depleted the entire ocean of fish. I think there was a mod that made a little noise when your fish bobbed. I think there was one, because that would be great. Because then I wouldn't have to stare at it. All you'd hear is a little ding ding, and then you know that it was coming in. Did you catch that huge fish on a worm or on a bait fish? Oh, I don't know. There might have been a small fish on there. There might have been a small fish. I had a small fish. I don't know if that was the one though. I think it was. Maybe it's like Aska and only unfriendly fish swim at night. That could be. I just want it to auto reel in when it does it. Yeah. I can't catch anything now. I can't catch anything, or a slightly louder or distinct splash would be helpful. Yeah. I swear there's a mod that does it. I don't This is where I want to get the iron from. Can we put this back in our hand? Thank you. It's one body of water and you've caught 5 fish out of it, so you're overfishing it. I mean, but like, it's not just, look at how big the body of water is. It's huge. Right? It's gigantic. You're trying to tell me 5 fish is all that was in here? It really seems like that, right? Like I caught that huge fish and that was it. Game was like, you're out, Drax. See you later, dude. Take it easy. There needs more clarity on fish populations. Yeah, well, it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. Do we think... Oh my god, Drax. I hate this. I'm failing here. This is where I want to pull the iron ore. I'm trying to decide if I want to go back or not. Hi, somewhere in here is an axe. One perishable for 15 hours. That completes our fishing. That completes our fishing. One piece of grass. I wonder if someone will get a mod that will show the fish population in the water when you cast. Jake, I was talking about that. Like, wouldn't it be great if there was... Oh, I was like, that's a dude over there. It'd be great if there was something that showed you, yeah, the total population of fish in the water. Oh, geez. I mean, it has to be, those numbers have to exist. They have to be calculating in them, right? I'm on an island with 0 effing trees. 0 effing trees. Jesus. It never fails, man. It never fails. Oh, I guess this is it. Is this tree owned, not by you? All right, here we go. The Bassmaster mod, Fish Radar seems like a good idea. I mean, there's some smart, capable people in this chat. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. I'm running full bore with... Boom, boom, boom. Not it. Oh, I almost fell down that hole. I almost fell down that hole. Let us... Is there like a little cover right here? Oh, there is. Was that brown coal? Ah! Oh, that's delightful. That is delightful. Didn't I pick up a piece of grass? Grass. Remember to breathe, Dracs. 24. The fish we have to... I'm in like... excuse me. That's a big... Look at how big that fish is. Look at it compared to like the other two. Look at that. Boop, boop. It's huge. All right, those give 4. There's 8. How many do we think this is going to give? 8? It gave 9, right? It gave... No, I don't have any way to start. Oh, I did. I have torches. Oh my God, Drax, you're amazing. I was like, I don't have any way to start this. Well, I'm starving. I'm starving. Yes, we know. We know you're starving, Drax. Yes, we all know you're starving. Can you hit this with a level 2? Yeah, you can. Boop, boop. I found brown coal too. I found black coal and brown coal. 2 minutes to the break, everybody. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I was thinking like, what's the calm? Burr, 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 burr. It's doing the thing where it's going to take like 6 years for it to heat up. I'll be dead by the time it cooks one of them. So you got to take them out. That change, I think, is broken too. I've talked a little bit about this, but... all right. Can we make this safe for Drax during the AFK break? Am I stuck on this? I am. Are we enclosed? We're enclosed. We've got light. All right. Can we put brown coal in there and eat one of these things? 1 minute, not bad. Yeah, so the new fire mechanic works with food too. So it takes much longer to heat up a bigger stack, which is fine unless you're starving. And then you're sitting here waiting and waiting and waiting, and you're like, oh my God. Now it's warming up faster because... It's warming up faster because I got brown coal in there. You have a temporal storm off? Yeah, there's no temporal storms. Most of the... I'm also the only person who likes temporal storms too. 40 seconds. Found high titanium spot. Never gotten titanium in VS. Are you, what do you... is there anything you can make? Is titanium one of the things you need to make the hardy bags or whatever? I feel like there's going to be something spawning in there. Sorry, let's put all this. Let's eat this. I'm going to get up and stretch. You should do the same. When we come back, more vintage story. We're going to go looking for iron after this. We're going to go looking for iron. We're going to eat some more fish. Man. All right. Get up and stretch. Back in a minute. Thanks for being here.
Time to make the donuts.
Had to hang my laundry. Hi, I'm back. All right, we've got enough, right? Oh, look at that. 15 pieces of fish. And we're starving again. We're this so yeah, it's not thanks, Reza. Like we just spent 45 minutes fishing to get 17 pieces of fish. I'm going to eat all of them, and it's not going to even fill my hunger bar all the way to the top. It's a tough one, right? It's a tough one. Should we mark here that there is a fire? Fire.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Dracs Fantastic.
For
Dracs Fantastic.
Oh, okay.
I'm peddling my own wares today.
What kind of wares do you
like
say?
wearing hats?
I do.
How about putting stickers on things?
Always enjoy stickers.
You too can have this merchandise
in your hands. Thank you. Yes, we've got a great merch shop. I haven't I need to update some stuff in there, but you know, if you're looking for a Y whale shirt, I'm not wearing any merch today, but yesterday I was. There's some great cups in there. A lot of fun stuff. A lot of fun stuff. When Jazz Audience described the horn part of Noodly, it's that because the saxophone is being... Buffalo's like, no, you missed it, Drax. You missed it. You missed it. Someone got it. Someone was touched by it. In your hands, the mug, the shirt, your hands, the merch is complete in your hand. I'm glad that gets you every single time, Arximus. I'm glad. I'm glad. Do I need brown coal? No. Am I happy to have it? Sure. Is this a waste of my bronze pickaxe? You bet it is. You bet it is. Did it mark the brown coal on here? What is brown coal versus black coal used for? It's just, it heats differently. It heats differently. Brown coal's 1100, black coal's 1200. The duration's longer too. Brown coal's more common usually in the world. I'm not sure I answered your question. Yelling in your hands is a reflective of singing those three notes in the chorus of Sweet Caroline. Sweet Caroline. Hi, Ian. I was... have you seen that? I talked about it last week. Every time someone says Sweet Caroline, I always think of the movie. I always think of the movie Beautiful Girls because they sing it in that movie. And so every time someone says that, and I actually watched Beautiful Girls last week, and it has some problems, but it's still one of my favorites. Still one of my favorites. Yeah, so like... anthracite is much better, and like you can make coke is the hottest burning, right? Are there beautiful girls in it? I mean, Uma Thurman's in it. I mean, look at the cast of Beautiful Girls. It's an all-star cast. But there's some problems. There's some problems with it. I'll just let you know that right now. I'll let you know that right now. There's some problems. Oh, let's put these sticks in here. Well, the good news is the sun's coming back up. God, that was really not worth it. That was really not worth it. Oh, we got to go all the way. I'm not in the right place for the... We have to go inland for that. My favorite Uma movie remains Kill Bill. Yeah, she's really good in that movie. She has a pretty small part in Beautiful Girls. She has a pretty small part. She has some great lines. This is... Beautiful Girls is 1996, I think. 1996. Oh, Drax. Don't let those hyenas kill you, Drax. I guess we could find some... We could eat some termites. Yep, 1996. Good recall. I have one superpower, Marximus, and that's knowing what year a movie's made. Does it get me anything? No. No. It is completely worthless. Don't let hyenas grow up. Don't let your hyenas grow up to be cowboys. Hi, PA. That's exactly what I was singing, actually. Oh my God, what is going on with the play? All right, so we're going to sustain ourselves on quick Star Wars Empire Strikes Back, 1980. Do 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 do. Ghostbusters 2, 1987. I don't know. That one's... The first Ghostbusters was 84, right? 89. I was off. I was off. That one's a little blurry. I like the testing though. How is it, Drax? Within a couple of years. Empire was 80. Ghostbusters was 84. All right, so not bad. Not bad, Drax. Not bad. Catch y'all later. Work time. See you, Jake. Okay, what I got from this is we'll sustain ourselves on Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back. Got you. I'll load a copy in my next meal. What are you eating over there? It's sautéed Empire Strikes Back. It is delectable. It is delectable. I mean, I actually would like to get a couple of these guys so we could test the whole salted stuff. What, Drax decided to hunt hyenas instead of actually going and getting iron. I haven't done anything on the stream title today. That's not a good thing. Oh my God, there's more red clay right here. Whoops, Drax, don't. Did you see me throw my weapon? All right, focus, Drax, focus. We're gonna get, how long is this good for? 2 days. Decent iron here and 3.1. So it's like right over here. Just change the stream title to Epic Hyena Hunt. I mean, tempting. All right, here we go. Here we go. Are we ready? That's not a good start. I got ladders. All right, we need to rearrange this, Drax. Let's put this in here. Let's move these to here. Let's clean up this toolbar a little bit to make it make sense. All right, we're at 113. Supposedly there's a decent amount of iron ore down here. Oh, I've already been here. Or somebody's been here. Uh-oh. Do you also have enough health to survive the sudden hole underneath you opening up? Absolutely. My health bar is full. My health bar is full. And look at how impressed I am bringing ladders. Let's do, you know what, we're not going to need this, right? Let's change this to short. Hyenas hate this one simple trick that big hyenas don't want you to know. Oh, shit. Finally, we can find the secrets behind the hyenas. Oh shit, Drax. I see those videos, those video titles like what is it like? Finally, everything we wanted to know about hyenas. And I always think, like, if someone's, you know, whatever the topic is, I'm like, okay, well, obviously they've done some research to realize that somebody is like, okay, yeah, finally we know, right? But whatever, I forget what the video name was, but I read the title and I was like, obviously I am not the target audience. Oh my God, look at that. Do you see it? Do you see it? See you guys later. Da-da-da-da-da. Huge amounts of iron. Huge amounts of iron. It says it right here in my, right here in the chat. Huge amounts of iron. We went down 10 blocks. I went down 10 blocks. I mean, we're losing our mind already, which is not good. Hey, Barkwell, how are you? Huge amounts. I mean, like, we're gonna have iron. Maybe not today, but we are. Don't worry about any spawn. They're friendly down there. Oh yeah, totally friendly. Totally friendly. I guess if anyone needs iron, this is the place. Maybe someone's already been here and found it. Worked it out. It's got to be down, right? 2, 3. There it is right there. Lost my voice, but I got the day off. Nice. Welcome in. Well, I'm sorry you lost your voice. Are you sick, or were you out there? Did you pull Dracs over the weekend, and were you in a bar that was really loud, talking over the top of everyone for 3 hours? Look at this. Look at this. Sick? Oh, I'm sorry to hear it. Sorry to hear it. We have 196 hits on this pickaxe. Rich iron ore. I honestly did not expect to find it so quickly. I need some quartz too. I guess we'll do both. Oh my God, that scared the shit out of me. Well done, Eon. Well done. Well placed. I was like, we're dead. I was like, that's it. We're dead. Do. No barking for Barkwell. Very sad. Hope you feel better quickly. I haven't lost my voice in a while. If one thing, I used to lose my voice all the time, but streaming has strengthened my voice considerably. That's what happens when you talk for long periods of time, right? Considerably. Whatever's down here must be great. Look at how fast the sprocket is turning in the wrong direction. Boom. Where did we come down? Right here. I would like to make some glass too. Can we kill one bird with 6 stones? More croaking than barking. Crockwell, new alt account. Yeah, that can be your bot. I want to make a lantern for the... Oh, no. There's gold. There's gold. Oh my God. This island is like... So let's just be very clear. Black coal, fire clay, copper, borax, iron, gold. I think I found silver on this island too. I found like there was a silver node I found. Like, this is the island I should have lived on. Unbelievable. Streamer luck, man. Streamer luck. Hilarity. Oh, what? There's a cave here. Oh, look, there's a piece of gold right there. Now all we need to do is find like a... Was that water? I mean, with the sprocket moving like that, there's probably really, really scary things down here. There's saltpeter. There's some kind of block weirdness going on. Oh god, no. Alright, Dracs, don't do it. Don't get lost. I want the seed of this map just so I can always start on this island. Yeah, right? There's something down there that's great, but I don't... Dracs, just get up there. I don't want to die. I don't want to die and get lost, right? Rich iron. How much do we already have? 870 units. Plus the gold. I mean, I'm serious. If anybody on the server needs iron, I think there's going to be enough. No, not that kind of trouble. Mark is looking for a bell jump scare. There used to be one, but I changed it. The danger channel point used to be the bell, but I changed it because it was... oh, you know what? I moved it to if you do 666 bits, it's the most annoying noise in the world. But I'm saying, please don't do that. Please don't do that. That's where I moved it to. Now your fire clay flex house can have an iron roof. That's very true. With an all quartz floor. It is the most annoying. And a gold roof. Yeah. And a gold toilet. Still, what is it, like 24 to make glass? This is incredible. This is who said I couldn't? Who said I couldn't find the iron? I actually thought it was going to be a lot harder. I thought we were going to have to go a lot farther down. I mean, this is basically on the surface. So weird. Which means there's probably even more iron farther down. Uh-oh. Did you see my screen shake a little bit? I'm really losing my mind here. If you're not using juicy ores, you need to. Because look at how beautiful this makes the ore look. Oh, did you see it glitch? It glitched. It glitched. It glitched. The thing about starting late for me is that, like, it doesn't allow me to go as long as I want, right? Gold everything has been ruined forever. That's so very true, Buffalo. So very true. Madness glitches or actual glitch? No, madness glitches. You'll see it. You see how like it's gonna start the whole, you can see it. You can see how like the rust is, did you see it glitch? The rust is beginning to fall in. The longer you're underground, the madness sets in. And sooner or later, I'll start taking damage. I'll start getting hurt. Yeah, you see it shimmering? I just took damage right there. It's below 20, when it's below 20%, right? I'm in year 1, July, on my new 1.22 server. I just found enough tin to make a bronze anvil. Really amazing how fast you can progress after getting some experience in the game. Yeah. The first time playing this game is always the hardest. Once you get that under your belt, like, it does get a lot easier. It gets a lot more enjoyable. It allows you to branch out. I'm gonna really start falling apart here. I gotta go up. Yeah, you can see the rust world like setting in. See how like the world is like melting. Oh, look, even we're almost into the rust world. Whoops, I might have stayed down there a little too long. Oh, haha, spoilers. Spoilers, Drax. Spoilers. Jeff, the walls are bleeding. It's great for getting the X skill XP to counteract temporal instability. That's true. As long as one of the bad dudes doesn't come out. Like the world is melting, so basically the world now is like a common day in July. Yeah. Can we... Your temporal is still going down. This area must be awful. All right, you're right. I got to move out of here. All right, that's probably enough iron to get started. Let's get out of here. Drax, you're not recovering. Oh, don't fall down the hole. I'm eating termites and running away. The whole island is temporally unstable. I don't think I've ever been on the boat when it's unstable. This is bad. This is bad. 6%. You gotta go somewhere else quick. I'm in the boat. I'm moving. 5%. This isn't good. It's still going down. Oh. It's going back the other way. It's going back the other way. Hi, Jeff. Oh my God. Okay, so I guess that whole island is unstable, and I pressed my luck. I pressed my luck. Time to go home. Usually when you get to the surface, it's okay. At least south of it seems to be. Yeah, I guess we could have run north. I mean, it was time to go home anyway. Our bags were pretty full. We got enough to make one run of glass. So the island isn't all great. Well, I mean, a little madness never hurt anybody. That's probably why the loot is so amazing, right? Because there's so much rift activity. The very first time I played this game, and I was like, what is this green? Hey.
Had been throwing them away.
They've been throwing them away.
So why steal them? Well, because he
the
thought it was
island
good
is
sport,
insanely
because
good. It is
some men
Barkwell.
aren't looking for anything logical, like money.
Like money.
They can't be bought.
They can't be bought,
reasoned,
bullied,
or negotiated with. Some men just want to watch the world burn.
Thank you for burning 50,000. Thank you for burning 50,000 channel points on the Twitch side. I was just gonna say something. Yeah. I want to make a ruined village in one of the unstable places in my world someday with a big wall around it, quarantined off.
Our waters. A resource colony ahead. Buildings on the horizon.
Buildings on the horizon. Protect
and
yourselves
our citizens
and our
well.
citizens well. I was going to say something I forgot. I forgot. More Ovaltine, please. Lots of fun channel points. Lots of fun channel points. Tanya was in last night and she was like, these are amazing. Oh, yeah. Very kind. All right. We're almost there. You should be able to catch. Wait, do you think you couldn't catch fish with termites in real life? Termites are like, whoa. I always, I always think like, hey Knox, how are you? Welcome Raiders. Hello. Boom, 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 boom. Knox, Raiders, hello, welcome in. My name is Dracs Fantastic. I am a gamer, a streamer, and an entertainer just like all of you. Today we're playing a game called Vintage Story. It's a survival game. I know, surprising. If you've hung out with Knox, you know about Vintage Story. Knox, were you playing Fallout 76? Is that what you were playing? I think that's what you were playing. How was it? How was your stream? I would ask how you are, but I know you're great. I know you're great. I was for most of the day. Nice. Finished my season. Congrats. That's one of those games that maybe someday. And then we played some Everything is Crab. I'm tempted to play Everything is Crab. I guess I just need to try it. My partner has a copy. Now I gotta run and get the kids. I'll be back. All right, Knox. Thanks for the raid. Thanks for coming in. If you're first time here, hi, welcome. We Unlurk, welcome. Hey, thanks, Peter. We play a lot of games here, from survival games to city builders to factory games that are city builders to factory games that are survival games. This is a block game that is a survival game and is one of my favorites. When Peter raided in a little while ago, we didn't play the trailer. You know what? I'm gonna play the trailer. Remember, follows are free and they help streamers out. If you're watching someone, hit that follow button. Not just me, anybody. Here's a little bit about me and my love of bears and this game. I'm back in 60 seconds. Thank you for the raid and welcome in, everybody.
Dracs?
Drax, you're gonna be a superstar. A superstar, I tell you. Come on, Drax. If you're gonna do something right, don't do it at all. Oh, God! Oh, God. Hey, dude, you're scaring the shit out of me. I was like, what is he doing? Holy shit, he just climbed the tree. I'm fucked. Oh, God, he hit me. Oh, I'm dead. And now we go to Master Gardener Drax Fantastic, where he shows us his failed pumpkin patch for a third year in a row. Drax, what's gone wrong? Well, if I knew that, it wouldn't be a failure. The revenge, he's on fire! The wolf is on fire! On fire. The wolf is on fire. Welcome back, everybody. That's a little bit about me and my love for bears and Vintage Story. It always helps to play the trailer when I'm playing Vintage Story, because then it doesn't seem so like, what is all these bear things, man? What are all these bear things? I love that the emote has F in it. Yeah, Drax F. What was in the box of fun box? What was in the block of fun? Yeah, the blocks of a fun box. I don't know. I used to always keep a box that said that on there. You know, fun stuff. Oh, you know what it was? It was like all the special material. That's what it is. Like gears and like stuff you pulled out of ruins, like fun stuff, not just like boring building stuff, right? Bear with us. There might be some biological difficulties. Bear. All right. I'm back up the street here. I like naming the boxes something fun like that too, because like in my YouTube videos, I'll always do that. I'll put like a special thing, just like as sort of like a Easter egg, see if anyone notices it. Fire clay bricks, anybody? We need a proper pit kiln. We need a proper pit kiln. I know I say that every time, but we really do. Let's think about what this might be like. Gotta run. Talk to you soon. Good stream today, Pop. Thanks for being here, man. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. Why do I feel like this is the outside right here? This is kind of fun. All right, it's that time here. Good night, Bear Man. Marksmas, good to see you. Thanks for being here. We'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. Have a good rest. Do 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 do. Have fun, you two. Yeah, I'm not long for this world either. I got about another 30 minutes in me, I think. Unfortunately, I don't have to get up early in the morning, but I do have a bunch of stuff going on tomorrow. I got a bunch of stuff going on. Does this go out? Can we go out one more? Yeah, we can. Let's make this the backside pit kiln area. I'm sure it's going to be perfectly safe. We're going to have to do a little bit of sculpting, I think. Adulting is hard. Yeah, I took a new job at the beginning of the year, and It's definitely been, it's been great. It's a great job. Good people, but it's a lot going from like, you know, working for yourself and being a creator to having to wrangle people again and wrangle people, places, and things. All right, that should keep the bad guys. We're gonna need some light back here. What we can do, we could do this. That's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do, Dracs. It's already that time of the night where I'm gonna be brain farting. Because then we can do one here. Oh, there goes my pickaxe. Thankfully, let's maybe pick this up off the ground. Can we not pick this one in the middle? I got 4 pieces of fat. I'd love to move this. Can we grab that off there? No. Hold on. What are we gonna, I feel like I had an extra torch somewhere. Maybe this one? No. Maybe this one? Yes. Was there another torch holder? There is. Sweet. All right. So put that back on the wall. And we can move this one here. It's fine, Drax. In an hour, you'll look back to those mistakes and think about them positively, as you screwed up a lot worse after. You'll look back on those mistakes you made and think, were those even real mistakes that you were making? Come on. Oh my god, I don't want to take the grass. I want to take this off the wall. Oh my god. Keep pressing the wrong button, Drax. Keep pressing the wrong button. I actually think this needs to be... Ooh, it's a little dark back here. It's a little dark back here. I... Wasn't there... Oh, we could do one... I got one more of these. I don't want any scary monsters. Oh, shit. Sidetrack Drax, anybody? Oh, this one's got 21 hits in it. I'm already going to take that off the wall and put it there. Yeah. Yep. Don't like this. Oh, shit. God, dude. I'm not ready to fight. See you later. So they fell down from above. Let's put a little lip on here so they fall over the side when they spawn up top, right? Oh, Drax. I'm doing swimmingly, as they say. There, now they should fall off the side and miss us. I don't like how far back those are, but there's less chance that I burn the whole place down, right? There's less chance I burn the whole place down. All right, so it's 12 per, right? Because there's some mod that allows it to be 16, but or is it 8? No, it's not. Do I have, show me the grass. Show me the grass. No, Drax. God damn it. I hate when it does that shit. Yeah, so it's not that. I can't, otherwise it would let me do it. I love how it's pulling it out of there. Oh my god. It's officially entered my old man era. I bought the assorted fruit slices candy at Walgreens. Well, I mean, it's only a matter of time before you're offering them to kids. You kids want some assorted fruit candy? All right, we're making an epic pile of fire clay bricks. An epic pile of fire clay bricks. I knew I had more sticks on me. I will not be offering candy to children. No, I mean like kids you know. Yeah, I hope you not random kids, right? Not random kids. Is everything in this bowl dead too? Fuck Drax. I feel like I'm fighting against a tide here. Fresh for one day. Why was it bad in the bowl? I'm hungry. Okay, you're doing great, Drax. You're doing great. You're doing great. We need to start those. Didn't we have some brown? Did I not bring any of that up? Where are we doing? What are we doing here? We need to pour the anvil too. Oh, and I wanted to test out the salted meat. We have so much to do. I can stop playing anytime. So much to do. See, this is how you get like drawn into this game, right? You're like, one more. I think you can see the light on the main island over there. That's how close we are. That's how close we are to like Super Island. I didn't take everything out of here. I didn't have room. Seriously? What the hell is up with that? All right, I'll get in here. I need this first. This. Let's leave that bowl in there. I guess we could take the crock. Let's leave the wood and the sticks for later. Look at how much more fire clay I have. Oh, there's the salt. All right, Drax, you're doing great. You're doing great. Can we make? Yeah, I'm getting tired. I can feel my brain slowly not working. Slowly not working. Not enough to do more stairs. One of these days that path will be complete. One of these days. I mean, it's a pretty good shot. I'm glad we take the, you don't take the time to make a nice path. You lose that time. Trust me. Wasn't there, there's not a lot of brown coal. I'm going to use this brown coal to fire these. Oh shit, Drax, you missed some sticks. Nope. Yep. Good. And then hilarity ensues. There is 100% chance that I set myself on fire. 100% chance I set myself on fire. In-game 13 hours, 13 minutes to make this fire clay bricks. Which means we just need to make enough tin bronze to fire them. That is some... Fire the anvil, Drax. The anvil, use your words. All right, put this in here. What are we going to do with all this? I need an empty one. Oh, maybe it can all fit in there. Barely. Barely. Give me a piece of charcoal. Put this in here. So hold on. Let's cure some salt, shall we? Let's grind some salt. I got 9 pieces of my favorite meat, bush meat. I usually get to a point. I was saying this either on stream or on one of my playthroughs. Like, I usually get to the point where I just throw bushmeat away. Like, I usually have too much compost or whatever. And I'm just like throwing it away, or I'll like skin it looking for hides or fat, and then if there's bushmeat, I just toss it. But maybe this will be different. Shit! Remember when I was like, we have parchment. I was gonna make parchment paper. I think that's when Peter raided in because I totally forgot. I'm gonna say it was a raid that made me forget about it. What's the story on this? 6 liters, 6 liters, 6 liters, 6 liters, salt. I love bushmeat for bait now. Wait a minute. Oh, but you have to make the special bait, right? You can't just bait the bushmeat, right? 2 salt plus raw meat equals cured meat. Oh, can you not cure bushmeat? You can just bait the meat. Stop it. Stop it. You cannot just bait the meat. Wait, can I not do this for bushmeat? Dracs. Yeah, cured bushmeat. 2 salt plus bushmeat in a barrel for 20 days. That's a long time. So we're going to need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Is my math? Is my math right? 2 times 9 is 18 Dracs. I think I've already done 18. And we'll take the linen fiber out and we'll fill this back up. 20 days. 20 days. This barrel's going to sit here for 20 days. Why do I have 38 liters? Oh, Dracs. Yeah. 48 liters. Can we put in just, there we go. 50 liters. What did I say? 18? How the hell is that going to work? Wait, in a barrel, right? I don't need the water. I don't need the water. I don't need the water. I still don't understand how that's going to work. Oh, like that. We'll turn 9 cured bushmeat after 20 days of sealing. 20 days. All right. I'm interested to see how this plays out. Okay, so now we've got linen fiber. We can make parchment out of that, right? With a sieve. Oh boy. I was going to try to mark some of these boxes with what's inside them. I'm doing a really great job. Glider schematic. All right, focus, Dracs. Otherwise, you're never going to get it done. I'll put this in here and totally remember I have it. Totally remember I have it. Won't forget. Trust me. Trust me. I got 2 medium hides. Next time we play, we have to go out there and murder, death, kill like every animal we can so we can get leather working. That's what we'll work on. The next time we play, sometime over the weekend, we'll be just working on leather working. We'll be working on leather working. Working on leather working. What's in here? It's empty. Let's pull this food bin off of here. Set that down. Maybe eat another bowl of this lovely food. Perfect. Open the amazing alloy calculator, which is going to be brighter than the sun. There needs to be a dark mode on this thing. What do we need? We need 900. This. It's so bright. It's like someone's got a neon light. And it's funny because that monitor's turned way down too. 128. And this will be Dracs doing it wrong over and over again. 34. 18. All right. Close the alloy calculator. Sit in the bed by accident. Grab the charcoal. What's the burn temperature of this? Do I need to use the charcoal? Am I going to use the charcoal regardless? Yes. Yes. I can't believe how easy it was to find that iron. I'm still blown away by that. Still blown away by that. All right, we got this. Bellow. Small, large, crude. Crude. To make a crude bellow, we needed to find a big piece of... We needed to kill a big beast. We needed to kill something with a large pelt. A large pelted beast. I had a large pelt at one point. I should have built it then. Dracs. Bellows are used to more quickly raise the temperature of workpieces in a forge. They will not affect fire pits. You can work bronze and copper material effectively without a bellow, but working iron will be very difficult without bellows. Without the bellows. And the small bellows take 6 pieces of leather and a bunch of effing nails. This is all medium high laying on the ground. We're going to have to hunt the most dangerous game. Greetings from Mexico. This confirms that the small vintage story community is made up of older people who don't have time for such a comprehensive game. But here we are. Hi, Dragon. Oh man, I love Mexico. I love Mexico. Welcome in over there on YouTube. Hope you're having a pleasant day. All right, that's heating. What am I missing? What am I missing? Just to get this going. I don't think anything. Just the bellows. We're going to have to make a bellows. I don't know where in the world we're going to hunt. I haven't seen a lot of big game. I haven't seen big game on either of these islands. Maybe that's next time. 9 hours. I mean, we can make more bricks. Can we do... Hey! I made these yesterday. Reza, good night. Thanks for hanging out, friend. Good to see you. Sleep well. I think we could make our first batch of glass. Shoot the glass. 24. Right? I am... Wait, am I doing this right? In-game 9 hours. The bloomery base will finish. There it's going. It's running. It's running. All right, we're making glass. We're making glass. We're making more bricks. This thing's heating up. We're going to pour out this anvil right here. So we just need a bellows. So we're just going to have to, like, that's how it'll start next time. We'll have to go hunt and find large game. I guess we could... This thing stopped catching beasts because it's not built correctly. It's not built correctly. There's an ad break coming, everybody, but I am not long for this world, so we're going to go through the ad break. And if you do need to get up and stretch, please do. I think the problem, of course, is that we're a little close on this side. That's strange. You already have so many things. You're still only at copper. I play the other way around. I get iron first and then I go for everything else. How do you get iron first without tin bronze? How do you get iron first without tin? You got to have bronze. You got to have a bronze anvil. You got to get copper, right? You got to get the copper. I want to expand that down there, but I don't want to miss this either. I keep trying to put this in here, but that's not the right kind, I guess. All right. We're going to pour this, and it's going to be amazing. And it's going to be amazing. Almost. Almost. So we did half of the title. Iron and bellows. We got a good amount of iron. A good amount of iron. We got a couple pieces of gold too, which is really funny. Yeah, look at all those. Look, we got 1, 2, 3. What is it? Is it 120 per iron bloom? 20 pieces smelt into 1 iron bloom. 1 iron bloom, please. All right. Put this in your safe hand. Get this. Are you ready for the big pour? Ready for the big pour? Here we go. Greatest noise in the game. 2 minutes to the ad break. Excellent. Excellent, Dracs. Excellent. Liquid tin bronze. And the new cooling quick mode, right? All right, put that back there. Oh, I should have put the axe back in the boat. Axe back in the boat. All right. All right. Like, I feel like I won. I truly feel like I won the game. Here, we'll put that as something pretty. Something pretty. Let's see if we can't. Yeah, I don't know. I think part of our problem here is that. Should we do one of these things, these pits that Andy's been building, Andy and Jake have been building, where like they run and they fall down into a bigger pit? I just think they're jumping out. Because, like, remember there was a ton of... I mean, I also, like, I haven't been here, so, like, the animals aren't spawning, maybe. Because the last, like, the few times... in the very beginning, there was a ton of animals spawning in. Like, these pits were... This pit was full. Even had bunny rabbits. Now we don't. Now we don't, and I'm very sad. Yeah, so next time I think we'll be able to maybe if this is full, you know, we could also go down south. There's a bunch of animals down there too, and see if we can get a big hide. We just need one big hide. I mean, we need more than that because I wanted to start leather working. I think it's only a matter of time before they come in and make it so the animals don't spawn as much, unfortunately. Unfortunately. I want to go down one, but I don't think I can. So just make it a little bit bigger. There was a, whoops, hello? There was a light there. Hey! Ha, I got it. All right. Time to make the donuts. Time to make the donuts. Yeah, this is my last time. This is my last time streaming for the week. I'll be back on Saturday. I got some work to do, and then I'm traveling on Friday, unfortunately for me. I don't mind traveling, but I'll tell you what, like, I wouldn't also mind getting into a teleporter and instantly being on the other end of wherever I'm going. Just for a matter of time, right? Yeah, this is the problem. We're up against the house right here in the stairwell. So I can't go any lower. Maybe it's this ladder that's pissing it off. Maybe they're just walking right back out. All right, let's see if we catch some more game here, and then we can pull these out with shovels now, right? Look at how fast that is. Let's move these here. Yeah, good. 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 All right. Jump up. No, Dracs. Do we want to put bets on whether there'll be animals in that pit when we log back on next time? Hardened tin bronze. The mold must be broken. Hey! Nice work, Dracs. My god, so much fun. 4 minutes for these. Yeah, I think that's the perfect spot to look. Just exactly where we almost ended the other day. The perfect spot to end. Good times. I could keep going, but I'm going brain dead. I'm going brain dead. Knox, are you back from picking up the kids? Knox, I found more red clay than I know what to do with. If you need iron, hotter than I thought it would be. Hotter? If you need iron, there is a ton of iron down there. Like, not a little bit of iron, like an epic amount of iron down there. It's like 30 outside. That's what it's going to be in Portugal next week. I'm so excited. So excited to be warm, to not have to wear a sweater everywhere inside. Capitalism break complete. Everybody, welcome back. Did you see any good ads? To not have to wear a sweater inside. I can dream the impossible dream. I mean, I'm going to wear shorts next week, and I shouldn't because I got some white legs. I'm going to blind some Portuguese people on the street. Boo, 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 boo. Well, you made it back right for the end. Whew. Good run. Don't run off, everybody. We're going to raid somebody on this side. We're going to raid somebody. Let's see who's out there in the world of raiding. Where can we spread the love? Boo, boo, boo. I like when people I know are playing a game and I don't know. Like, I read the title of the game. I'm like, wait, what's that game? I'm like, no. Don't introduce me to more games. Should we try to find somebody? Who's, let's see if we know anybody in here. What time to be alive? So many great games. I know. Good and bad. Good and bad. Oh wait, hold on. I know who I wanted to raid. Let's see if they're still playing. Let's see if they're still streaming. They'd just gotten started. I'd be surprised if they're not. Yeah, there's like 1 million games. My partner's still streaming. Yeah, Jess is playing Battlestar Galactica. I wanted to see this game, so I know this is a big departure from the game we were playing, but like this is a game I wanted to see, so that's who we're gonna raid. That's who we're gonna raid. So let's go to the end scene. Let's hit the raid button. It looks like it's running. That's where we're gonna go over on the Twitch side. I might try to raid on the YouTube side as well. The music is started. Perfect. The raid is going. Good. Here's the raid message if you're interested. Up at the top of the screen are my socials. Please go over there and follow me. I post usually my schedule and my YouTube videos and what I'm up with, doing, what I'm up to. That's what I'm looking for. My Discord also has been posted in the channel if you want to join us there. Everybody, thanks so much for hanging out with me tonight on this Tuesday stream. I haven't streamed on Tuesday in a bit. I'll be back on Saturday, and I'll post some stuff on what we'll be playing over the weekend. I'll be back in Portugal Saturday for a couple of weeks, so we'll probably see a little bit more. I'll probably be streaming a little bit more, just because I don't have a whole lot going on in the evenings now with the job. So as I take a little bit of a break, so. Yeah, that's great. What a great stream. I found iron. I'm so excited. Hey, I'm back this weekend. Have a great rest of your week, and be good to each other. Don't give mean Steam reviews, okay? All right, say hello to Jess for me, and I'll see you soon.